Dark shadow. Rockets have mastered the art and challenges of building water rockets. And although reaching 1,700 feet may seem a bit trivial, it is actually a huge achievement for water rockets. And the key to the missile is that it is a pressure chamber built on carbon fibers, and can withstand pressure of over 600 pounds per inch. The Dark Shuttle achieved over 259 miles per hour, and broke more than 49 g of acceleration. And the top of all, this missile is 100% reusable. Phoenix 4. The elaborate Phoenix 4 delis in the community have known their prohibition of the latest two-stage rockets that offer virtually no friction or hint during its critical season. There is little ambiguity about how this rocket is actually built. But its exit cone is built from 18 layers of carbon fiber, and has a unique kind of the deployment airbag for the impressive Phoenix's parachute is capable of exceeding 200,000 feet and possibly even setting a world record. Heroes 3. A team from a German university built a truly epic hybrid missile, broke world records. The rocket engine used a mixture of nitrous oxide and wax and pushed the Heroes to more than twice the speed of sound. That now reaches nearly 1,000 feet, a great achievement. And I gave a huge credit to the team students. Saturn V Rocket Model 1/10 scale. One of the tallest and heaviest amateur rockets, the Steve Belt is a 1/10 scale replica of a true Saturn V missile, and produced over 40,000 pounds of thrust. The impressive missile was over 30 feet high, and weighed over 1,600 pounds. So no, he suspected it brought back some memories. The balance between the weight and the power the giant carries on its 8 orbits, and the surrounding motors is a single powerful P-class engine, but even with all that power it only reaches 4,400 feet. Sapphire. To reach all space, you will need more than just raw power in these rockets that can actually make their way to the sky. They have an amazing guidance and direction system that locks the missile on its course, and this system relies on 3 axes and the gyroscope. So when it comes to accuracy, the Sapphire, it's going exactly where you want it. And to believe this is pretty much a guided missile. Dart Project. Ever for an amazing Dart Pro project? If you love building home engines, then you've probably heard of Magic Rocket Candy Fuel. It's a rocket pretty much anyone can make, and it's a mixture of sugar and potassium nitrate, so it's good to have a rocket up to a few thousand feet. But Project Dart is one of the most impressive revolving rockets I've ever seen. It reached an astonishing 57,000 feet, and if that wasn't crazy enough, the creators built another 2-stage missile up to 100,000 feet. Vulcan 1. One team of students from San Diego University created a powerful 3D rocket engine, the amazing 3D printed engine filled with liquid, and had a thrust of more than 750 pounds of force over 20 feet. The missile reached the sky and set a world record for universities, and it symbolizes to progress for 3D printing and how technology can actually be a key to affordable space travel. There are many rocket companies already jumping on the 3D printing wagon. Q8K. This cube rocket was truly epic, and just like the video game, it also set a new limit in its range. The earthquake produced over 4,000 pounds of thrust for 8 seconds and reached an altitude of over 100 to 21,000 feet at that maximum altitude. That would boil your blood in a form fundamental, and it will boil freeze in a matter of seconds. So it's really fast and really high, but you're still not quite hitting space. The goal of the rocket was to get a prize of $5,000. But it didn't take the prize because of a bug in its GPS tracking. GoFast 2014. The first record that launched at a tremendous speed, which quickly amazes the mind, set a world record. as the highest and fastest missile fired by amateurs even exceeded the Kármán line, which is 330,000 feet, and represents the boundary between the Earth's atmosphere and outer space. That the missile reached this rise by when reaching a top speed of over 3,500 miles per hour, which is over Mach 4. The GoFast had a solid rocket engine weighing more than 600 pounds and produced more than 16,000 pounds of thrust. V2 rocket model. Few of us have heard of the original World War II version 2. It was the first long-range homing missile that had a supernatural purpose, but luckily it was completely hidden and accurate. That we skip ahead a few years. And look at one of the most impressive replicas of V2 rocket. This massive 400-pound V2 missile model was built by two crazy hobbyists, and has one powerful two engine, and it's one of the most powerful exterior intakes at 15,000 pounds, and luckily it doesn't carry any warheads or explosives.